Rain slammed against the metal railing as Jae Kofi Park sprinted across the rooftop, breath tearing through his lungs. A knife whistled past his ear, too close, embedding into a vent behind him. He didn't look back. He couldn't. Boots hammered the rooftop tiles behind him, men shouting in Korean, "Don't let him escape." Jae skidded to a stop at the rooftop edge, city lights smeared beneath him like a trap he couldn't outrun. He turned, fists clenched, chest heaving, as three men advanced, masked, armed, eager. And in that blinking second of fear crashing against fury, he wondered how he had reached this moment, how everything had collapsed in a single night. It wasn't supposed to be like this. He'd buried his father just 2 days ago. A closed casket, hurried explanations, a mother crying on video call from Lagos. "My son, just come home," she had pleaded. Nothing good hides in secrets. He should have listened. But secrets were the only inheritance his father left behind. It began when he found the drawer. A false panel beneath his father's desk, unlocked only by a code Jae didn't know but somehow guessed. Inside lay a black leather ledger, a gun polished like someone expected him to pick it up, and a blood-red seal stamped with an insignia he had never seen but instantly felt. Cold sank into his bones. Something inside him whispered to run. Something louder whispered to stay. Then his phone buzzed. A message. "We need to talk. 11 p.m. Come alone." No name. No explanation. Only danger disguised as invitation. And because grief makes fools of the brave and the broken, he went. He didn't expect the man from the funeral, the one with the scar and the eyes that held too many buried sins. The man introduced himself as Mr. Seo, though the title felt more like a threat than a formality. He lit a cigarette and exhaled smoke like he was releasing ghosts. "Your father didn't die in an accident," Seo said. "He was executed." Jae staggered. "Executed? What are you talking about?" Seo handed him a folder, heavy with dread. Inside were photos, grainy, night shots, his father's car crumpled against a barricade, masked men walking away. "Why would anyone?" "Because your father ran half of Seoul," Seo cut in. "Not from a boardroom. From the shadows. And every empire," he tapped Ash to the floor, "needs a successor." Jae snapped the folder shut. "I'm not part of any syndicate. I'm not part of ANY of this." Seo smirked like he had been expecting that exact denial. "You opened the drawer. That alone means they're watching you now. And they will come for you. Unless you take the position your father groomed you for." "Groomed? I didn't even know who he really was." "That's what makes you valuable," Seo said calmly. "Power is easier to shape when it doesn't see itself coming." Jae felt his pulse pounding in his ears. "I want nothing to do with this." Seo stepped closer, voice low. "Then protect your mother. Because if you walk away, they won't just bury you like your father. They'll bury her too." Jae's breath froze. "You stay away from her. You think I'm the threat?" Seo scoffed. "She's already on their list. I'm the only one keeping them from testing how far you'll bend." That night marked the beginning of the unraveling, which led him back to this rooftop, rain soaking through his jacket, and the 3 masked men advancing toward him with the cruel patience of predators. One charged. Jae swung wildly, adrenaline turning fear into reckless strength. His fist connected with a jaw, the man stumbled, but another attacker kicked him hard in the ribs. Pain cracked through him, folding him to his knees. A boot pressed onto his back, shoving him toward the ledge. "You should have obeyed," one hissed in accented English. "I never obey cowards," Jae spat, pushing up with every scrap of strength. The men grabbed him again, one pulling out a knife. "Then you die like your father." Lightning flashed. For one heartbeat, Jae believed this was the end, his story swallowed by secrets he never asked for, worlds he never wanted. Then a single, sharp gunshot split the night. The knife-wielding attacker dropped. The other 2 spun, searching for the shooter. Jae crawled backward, clutching the railing, breath ragged. Another shot. The second man fell. The last masked attacker fled, leaping to the adjacent building and disappearing into shadows. Jae looked around wildly. "Who's there?" he shouted into the rain. He didn't know if he wanted answers or silence. A figure emerged from behind an air conditioning unit, slender, controlled, purposeful. A sniper rifle hung across her back, but her face was hidden behind a black tactical mask. She walked toward him slowly, boots silent on the wet rooftop. Jae tried to stand but stumbled. The mysterious figure reached him and removed her mask with deliberate calm. Jae's heart nearly stopped. She looked like him. Same dark curls soaked with rain. Same sharp cheekbones. Same eyes, Korean shape, African fire. "I've been looking for you," she said, voice soft but sure. Who are you?" Jae whispered. She smiled sadly, as if the answer itself hurt. "My name is Hana. And I'm the reason you're still alive." Jae's throat tightened. "Why would you help me?" "Because," she said, stepping closer, "I'm not the only child your father kept hidden." His breath hitched. "What are you saying?" "I'm your sister." The rooftop seemed to tilt beneath him. No, that's impossible." "It shouldn't be," she said quietly. "Our father built 2 worlds, one in the light, one in the shadows. He put you in one. He put me in the other. And now both worlds are collapsing." Jae shook his head. "I don't understand any of this." "You will," Hana said. "But you need to come with me right now. They're sending more men. We don't have time." Jae hesitated. Trusting her could save him or destroy him faster. Hana extended her hand. "You want to protect your mother? You want to know who killed our father? Then take my hand. Because the moment you walk off this rooftop, your old life ends forever." Jae stared at her, rain running down his face like sweat, like fear, like fate choosing for him. Slowly, he placed his hand in hers. Hana pulled him to his feet. "Good. Now follow me. Our family war has just begun." As they disappeared into the night, the camera would linger on the blood-stained rooftop, the city below buzzing unaware of the storm rising above it. And for everyone watching, the tension, the mystery, the danger, all of it demanded a continuation. A story too deep to end here. If you want to see what happens next, how Jae and Hana confront the syndicate, uncover their father's secrets, and decide whether to rule or destroy the underworld he left behind, make sure you like the video, drop a comment telling us your favorite moment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter of the Afro-Korean Blood in 2 Worlds.